8. They're off and running at Finger Lakes. Good start for Jansen, who barrels out for the lead, but Awesome Empire has inside position on him and more early speed, and Awesome Empire wins the race into the first turn. Jansen's in second, and then it's Skippy Town to the outside of Mr. Ripple. Mr. Ripple is behind rivals and only a length and a half off the lead, and a few more lengths back to Bolt to Run, who's at the tail of the field as they navigate the first turn. Awesome Empire has the lead by a neck over Jansen, who's prompting outside second. Mr. Ribble is to the inside of Skippy Town. They're third and fourth. Then about 7 lengths to the trailer, and that is Bolt to Run. First quarter mile in a casual 24 4/5 as they travel up the backstretch. Awesome Empire and Jansen in tandem, first and second. And then a length and a half back to Mr. Ripple, who's to the inside of Skippy Town. They're third and fourth. And about 8 lengths to the trailer, Bolt to Run. The opening half in 49 1/5 as they make the entry into the far turn. Awesome Empire and Jansen have been first and second throughout. Mr. Ripple still patient behind rivals in third. Mr. Ripple, though, 2 lengths off the lead, will be able to get off the inside if he wants to. Mr. Ripple is on the 3 wide side. Now Skippy Town 6 lengths off the lead and many lengths back to Bolt to Run, who trails the field as they reach the top of the stretch. Jansen, Mr. Ripple cut loose on the 3 wide side. Awesome Empire tries to fight on towards the inside. 3 across the track, and they got 1 furlong to go. It's Mr. Ripple now striking the front. Jansen and Awesome Empire left in the wake of Mr. Ripple. Mr. Ripple, the huge favorite, wins the opener at Finger Lakes. Jansen second, Awesome Empire third, Skippy Town fourth. Second race at Finger Lakes. There are no changes. Exacta, trifecta, superfecta, daily double. And they're off. Decent start. It's Yerding who's sending out for the lead. Lady Mercia displaying speed. And then a length and a half to Unwoke and Diptyque, they're third and fourth. Toku far outside, 2 off the lead. La Dinamita in a tight spot right behind the early leaders. Then about 7 lengths to the trailer, and that is Castledale. It's Yerding on top by a half length as Toku picks up the tempo outside, and Toku takes over the lead with less than 3 furlongs to go in this race. Third place belongs to Unwoke, followed up by La Dinamita, White Blinkers in fourth. A few more lengths back to Castledale, who's advancing from the back, was dead last, now up into fifth, going very wide, 8 lengths off the lead, as it's Diptyque in second last, and Lady of Mercia now trails the field. It's Toku at a big price, who comes off the turn, leading by 3 lengths. Unwoke is on the outside, up into second, and then it's Yerding who races in third, followed up by Castledale, but with a 16th to go, it's a big upset here. It's Toku lighting up the tote board at 38-1. Unwoke second, third Yerding, close for fourth, maybe La Dinamita over Castledale. Gutierrez the trainer, Nasario Alvarado the winning jockey. George Krikorian bred Toku. They're all in the gate, and they're off. Breaking a little bit outward at the start, looks like Love My Candy. Thinking the worst of it was Pure Elegance. It's Saratoga Kisses who finds herself on the lead. Love My Candy injecting some pace into the race on the outside. Holiday Jazz emerges in third, then it's Turn Up the Music. Sweet DeSantis towards the inside in second last, and a length and a half to Pure Elegance, who trails the field. Love My Candy has made the front end as Saratoga Kisses defers in second, a length off the lead. A space of about 2 lengths to Holiday Jazz. Mid-flight in third. Sweet DeSantis to the inside of Turn Up the Music, fourth and fifth. And 2 more lengths back to Pure Elegance, who's at the back. First quarter, 24 3/5. Love My Candy dueling out the fractions up the backstretch. The leads a length. Saratoga Kisses on the outside in second. Holiday Jazz third. Turn Up the Music outside of her, now up into third. Sweet DeSantis towards the inside fifth, and Pure Elegance starting to wind up for the back, able to thread her way through traffic. Pure Elegance going from last up into third. third. Now she'll need somewhere to run as she's along the inside, a length and a half off the lead. 3 furlongs to the winning line. Love My Candy, Saratoga Kisses, and Pure Elegance crying out for some racing room. It's Holiday Jazz in fourth and 5 lengths off the lead. Then in Turn Up the Music Under Pressure, and Sweet DeSantis trails the field as they arrive at the top of the stretch. Love My Candy, Pure Elegance gets that racing room as Saratoga Kisses drifts out wide. Holiday Jazz is on the grandstand side. They got 3/16 to go, and it's Pure Elegance. Pure Elegance now striking the front. Holiday Jazz making a big bid on the outside, now up into second, 16th to go. It's Pure Elegance who leads by 2 over Holiday Jazz, surging lead on the outside, but it's Pure Elegance in front. Holiday Jazz second, close for third, maybe Sweet DeSantis. That's a foot. Exacta $90.50, 50-cent trifecta, $103.75, dime super, $51.50. Fourth race, Finger Lakes. And they're off. Pretty clean dispatch. It's Tamaki, Dr. G and Alley, Glory Bound Clara. The outside two, Glory Bound Clara and Dr. G and Alley go out for the lead. Tamaki gravitates towards the inside in third. Mission Avenue outside of her. Then a couple lengths to Happy Time, who's to the inside of Rochelle My Belle. Almost 2 by 2 by 2 as they circle around the first turn. Dr. G and Alley in the blue blinkers has a lead by a neck, now a half length over Glory Bound Clara, who defers in second. Mission Avenue, Yellow Silks in third to the outside of Tamaki with nowhere to go. Rochelle My Belle's wide as up the back stretch up into a joint fourth. 4.5 off the lead. Happy Time is now at the back, but Happy Time's trying to run on in between horses. So we have a leader that's clear, Dr. G and Alley, and a lot of jostling for position up the back stretch behind her. It's Tamaki's up the inside in second. Glory Bound Clara, 3 wide in third. Happy Time trying to probe through in between horses, and Rochelle My Belle is in the clear and 3 lengths off the lead into the top 4, and Mission Avenue's been shuffled back to the tail of the field. Dr. G and Alley with 3 furlongs to go. The lead's a length and a half. Glory Bound Clara, the gray in second. Tamaki towards the inside in third. Rochelle My Belle being asked to go after the leaders in fourth and under a drive. Happy Time is next, and Mission Avenue trails the field as they reach the top of the stretch. Dr. G and Alley's homeward bound has the lead by a length. Glory Bound Clara comes to tackle outside second. Tamaki's towards the inside in third. 1 furlong to go. It's Dr. G and Alley who continues to find on the front end and opens up by 3. Glory Bound Clara, Tamaki second and third. It's Dr. G and Alley, another upset here at Finger Lakes. Dr. G and Alley wins at 8-1. Glory Bound Clara second, Tamaki third. The winning mutual, double $183. Exacta $164.50, 50-cent try, $254.25. And they're off. A hop at the start for Central Love. It's Rebel Empire who accelerates out for the front end. Stone Guitar towards the inside. Max Foster is also stalking the early pace, now contending for the top spot. Max Foster, who sticks the head in front. Third place, Boss Tweed. Stone Guitar shuffled fourth. Barfly to the outside of Thank You Don. 5th and 6th. New York Riesling in a tough and tight spot for momentarily in 7th, 5 off the lead, and a gap of 5 lengths back to the trailer, and that is Central Love. On the turn, 3 furlongs to go. Max Foster taken on by Boss Tweed, and these two are clear by a length and a half. Barfly with the middle move outside in third. Rebel Empire towards the inside fourth. Thank You John goes wide with New York Riesling. Then it's Stone Guitar in second last. Central Love trails the field as they turn into the stretch. Max Foster cuts the corner, has the lead by 2 lengths. Boss Tweed is fully extended. Rebel Empire's on the outside with Barfly third and fourth. They run to the 16th pole. Max Foster on top by 4 lengths. Rebel Empire, Barfly outside second and third. It's Max Foster victorious. Rebel Empire holds second over Barfly. Then it was $9.10, the winning mutual on Max Foster. $2 win ticket. Double $82. Exacta $35.40. Trifecta $150. And they're off. Shorts in the winter rushes out for the lead. Trojan Mule splitting rivals up into a joint second. Vaunt is towards his inside in third, now up into second. Second last, Burn Rubber, and 6 lengths off the lead, and Dunedin Causeway trails the field. Shorts in the winter on top by a length. Vaunted's off the inside in second. Trojan Mule's in third. 3.5, 4 lengths off the lead. A space of 3.5 lengths to Burn Rubber, who's about 3 lengths in front of Dunedin Causeway, is at the back. First quarter, 22 2/5. Shorts in the Winter has a lead by 3.5 lengths over Vaunted and Trojan Mule, who are stalking outside second and third. Burn Rubbers towards the inside fourth, and Dunedin Causeway trails the field. They're in upper stretch. Shorts in the Winters, homeward bound, has a lead by 5 lengths. Trojan Mule's outside second. Burn Rubber towards the inside third, 16th to go. It's Shorts in the Winter, a front-running victory. Shorts in the Winter, give Koa 2 on the card. Close for second, but I think that's Burn Rubber over Trojan Mule. 50-cent try, $4.05. Dime Super, $2.22. 50-cent pick 3, $50.37. Pick 4, 4. They're all in the gate, and they're off. Looks like a decent start. Victory Built hustled hard for the front end. And then it's heads or tails, and the white blinkers outside, ribbons and pearls at the fence. And then it is Don Antonio's in between horses. Indy Cowboy is one from the outside. Gandy Dancing's at the back, only about 3.5 from top to bottom as they make the entry into the turn. Victory Built has the lead, heads or tails in pursuit. Gandy Dancing threatening outside in third. Ribbons and Medals towards the inside in fourth. Indy Cowboy races in fifth, 4 off the lead, and 3 lengths back to Don Antonio, who trails the field. Gandy Dancing with a 3-wide bid, trying to get to Victory Built as it's heads or tails in between those two. Indy Cowboy is swung wide for the stretch drive. Ribbons and Medals is towards the fence as they got 3/16 to go. Victory Built on top, the lead's a length. Gandy Dancing shaken up in second. Then it's Ribbons and Medals and heads or tails third and fourth. 16th to go. Victory Built. Gandy Dancing, a final try on the outside. Gandy Dancing, Victory Built. Here's the finish. Head bobber there between Victory. $53 the winning mutual. Daily double, $83.50. Exacta, $205. 50-cent trifecta, $229.25. And they're off. It's Pascal Moon, Ironman, Ira, Sorority Prank, and Honorable Avenue all sending out for the front end. Drinking Solo, some tight quarters right behind the speed. Might try and squeeze on through at the fence. Now 2 lengths off the lead is Drinking Solo in that middle cluster. 6th place belongs to First Pitch, who's about a length and a half in front of Raw Courage, and a gap of 3 lengths to Prophetic, who's in the 8th in trailing position. Sorority Prank and Ironman Ira, these two spar for the top spot as they travel up the backstretch. Pascal Moon to the inside of Honorable Avenue, 3rd and 4th, then a length and a half back to Drinking Solo in the 5th spot. 3 lengths to First Pitch, who's about a length in front of Raw Courage, and a margin of 6 to Prophetic, who's at the tail of the field. The opening half in 47 and a 5th, and Sorority Prank is able to open up on Ironman Ira as they make the entry into the turn. Pascal Moon's in second, and then it's Honorable Avenue outside third. Ironman Ira backpedals in fourth. Now Raw Courage. Raw Courage is circling up on the outside, passing horses one by one, and First Pitch attempts to match that rally up the inside, and the White Blinkers in fourth at this point in time. But all the meanwhile, Sorority Prank has built up a 6-length lead. Raw Courage is on the outside in second, and then it's First Pitch and Pascal Moon third and fourth. 1 furlong to go. Sorority Prank shaking up on the front end, has the lead by 4 lengths. Raw Courage, First Pitch, second and third, 16th to go. Sorority Prank, the lead's only a length as Raw Courage surging late up the inside. Raw Courage defeats Sorority Prank. First Pitch was third. Daily double, 4 figures, $1,113. Exacta, $63. 50-cent trifecta. Now they're all in the gates, and they're off. Good start. King Spirit, one of many grays in this race, going out for the lead. Ex Machina flashing early speed, going to be important. George, going to be impossible, and George is important. They are towards the inside, and it's George is important with the lead over going to be possible in second. Ex Machina races third. King Spirit outside in fourth. 9 and 4 is in fifth, and it's Dracula 6. Feline Treasure towards the inside in seventh, and a length back to to Armenian Dancers at the back of the pack. 2.5 furlongs to go. George is Important, taken on by Ex Machina. It's 9 and 4 in contention, going to the 3 wide side in third. King Spirit races in fourth, and it's gonna be possible towards the inside. Dracula, Armenian Dancer spun out wide for the stretch drive as they turn into the stretch. George is Important, nearest the inside, has the lead, but it's 9 and 4 who threatens on the outside, and 9 and 4 takes over the lead with a final furlong to go. Ex Machina races in third, fourth. Dracula in deep stretch. It's 9 and 4. 9 and 4. Spurts clear late to win by 3. Dracula rallies for second. George is Important third. Ex Machina Botting Bread 9 and 4. $9.90 the winning mutual. Daily double $175. Exacted $53.50. 50-cent trifecta